Hey, Thompson.
Pretty solid.
Lucky you didn't take his bet this fairly.
Well, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, guys, are we ready?
What was it like hitting the Grand Slam with that?
Yeah, that was great. One of those where it's just kind of like a flow experience, and it was awesome to see it come off the bat and kind of put that game away for us. It was a fun one today.
Bennett is a team that, from a one-bid league, but they're 20 games over 500.
Yeah.
It looks like you guys are in a pretty comfortable position to host. Did this feel a little like an NCAA tournament regional opener to you, like weekend with Rhett going?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. We had to prep a lot more for them than we have on other teams just because of the way they play. They do a lot of action, a lot of bunting, a lot of stealing, and even back picking on defense on their side. So there was a lot of extra things that we had to consider before that game. So to kind of get the score in our favor heavy was good because you take that game away from them a little bit, and we can just allow us to play our game. So yeah, it did. They're a good squad, so good win.
The benefit of playing a situation like that when it's not, okay, if we lose this, we're in the loser bracket and everything like that. What's the benefit of playing that situation without the stakes attached to it?
Yeah, definitely to act like we've been there before, and I think huge for us in that regard was last weekend at Pitt. Just with losing on Friday and then having to come back Saturday and Sunday is something we hadn't done, and that was a great opportunity for us to do that, and we did it. We showed great resiliency and responded really well. But for us, honestly, it's less about the game and the results. It's just about playing the game pitch by pitch. That's what we constantly preach. So.
Grand Slam home runs and back-to-back weekends. Your RBI numbers have just exploded. What's the last couple of weekends been like for you?
Yeah, definitely been fun. I think just playing on this team for me compared to where I've been in the past is so much fun. This team loves each other, and you can really see that in the way we celebrate and play on the field. So to be in this environment is incredible, and to succeed in it is awesome as well.
You rewind for me just because I'm curious on the home run last weekend at Pitt, which I know nobody else cares about right now. I was sitting next to Ryan on the 3-1 pitch. I told Ryan, I said, "Clear take here, right?" And Ryan's like, "Yeah." Of course, you didn't take.
Yeah, no, swung at ball 4.
So what happened on that pitch, and then how were you able to make up for it on the next one and connect and make the big home run?
Yeah, I think I just got a little antsy, a little aggressive, swung at a bad pitch, but then brought myself together, stated my approach, and let that grand slam happen. So it was, I realized after when Pierce told me, well, I knew it was ball 4, but Pierce was like, "Why do you swing it? That was way out." But I was like, it worked out pretty well.
Coach Walter talked to us a lot, and they talked to you guys a lot this season about expectations going into the season. Now, like 80-85% of the way through that regular season, that's not what you guys talk about anymore. Now you kind of lived up to those, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how's those discussions evolved, I guess? Well, what's the focus point now?
Yeah. I'd say from the get-go, they did a great job of having those tough conversations, because if you don't address it at the start, then it can kind of linger in a bad way. But we took it head on and realized that it's not about all the external stuff. It's not about what other people think about us. It's what we think about ourselves and how we show up to the field every day. We like to say post up, and it's kind of our word for having focus, enthusiasm, and energy on like each pitch. So it's really not about the media or anything else, but posting up on each pitch.
Also, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a 2-for-1 today behind the plate, getting to catch 2 weekend starters.
Yeah, really fun to catch both those guys. I mean, Rhett, like literally everywhere I set up, he just dots it. No more fun experience than that. And then Sully coming in behind him, he's got electric stuff that is really hard to hit. So it's really fun to catch both of those guys. And I hadn't caught Sully in a couple of weeks, so it was great to catch him again.
Walk me through, when did post up become part of the vernacular, and what exactly does it mean again?
Post up, I think they've said that before I got here, but it's something we've always said, and just Billy likes to reiterate it a lot because it really encompasses everything that we need to do, which is be in the present and kind of like have good energy, confident energy, focus and determination on each pitch. And it's like saying on each pitch is kind of a cliche, but really when you do it well is when you see games like today or it's total domination for 9 innings.
Say total domination, but Wofford took a 4-2 lead in the fourth, and the energy was coming from their side of the dugout, their side of the field for a brief moment.
Yeah.
How did you guys kind of match and bounce back from that?
Yeah, it's definitely just to stay calm. You got to stay calm. We're going to be down. We have been down. You just have to know that we have a great offense, and we have Rhett Louder going back out for another inning. So just staying calm, staying loose, and then getting back to playing the game like we always do.